Did you know? It can take a team of cleaners up to 3 months to clean every single window of Burj Khalifa. The best part? Once they're done, they have to start all over again. Stay with us to know more interesting facts about Burj Khalifa. Dubai is famous for its modernity, but the biggest and best part is unquestionably the Burj Khalifa. While travel might be off the table for now, but you can still get a little inspiration for the future. In this video, we will discuss the 15 interesting facts you might not know about the mighty Burj Khalifa. Since its completion in 2010, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai has been recognized as the world's tallest building. At 828 meters high, it's also one of the most fascinating. The tower was designed by Adrian Smith, who also designed the world's second tallest building, the Jinmao Tower in Shanghai. The Burj Khalifa is not just a tall building, but a marvel of engineering and architecture. It features a series of setbacks that create an elegant profile and minimize wind loads on the structure. The tower is also equipped with a sophisticated cooling and heating system that allows it to function in extreme weather conditions. The Burj Khalifa is not only an impressive sight from the ground, but also from above. Its observation deck on the 124th floor offers stunning views of Dubai and the surrounding desert landscape. So, here are the 15 most interesting facts about Burj Khalifa. Number 1. Construction. It took just over 5 years to build the Burj Khalifa. In January 2009, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai was completed after just over 5 years of construction. The tower is 828 meters, 2,716 feet high and has 163 floors. It was designed by Adrian Smith, who also designed the world's second tallest building, the Jinmao Tower in Shanghai. Construction on the Burj Khalifa began in 2004, and more than 12,000 workers were involved in the project. The tower contains 27,000 metric tons of steel and nearly 500,000 cubic meters of concrete. It took 11 million man-hours to build. Number 2. The view. The views from the top of Burj Khalifa are unparalleled. When looking for things to do in Dubai, many people forget that the tallest building in the world is open to tourists. The view from the top of Burj Khalifa is unparalleled. On a clear day, you can see all the way to Abu Dhabi. The observation deck is on the 124th floor, and it's definitely worth the trip up. The emotions. The views from the top of Burj Khalifa are unbeatable. You get a great view of Dubai and all its beautiful buildings, as well as the neighboring countries. The top of Burj Khalifa is a busy place. Tourists are getting their photos taken and selfies are taken, and it's all very exciting. At the observation deck, you can feel the wind blowing over you. Number 3. The residence. Not many people get to call the Burj Khalifa home. Residents in the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, enjoy some of the best views in the world. The 828-meter-tall skyscraper has luxurious residences with floor-to-ceiling windows that offer stunning panoramic views of Dubai and beyond. The tower is home to both luxury apartments and hotel rooms, making it a popular destination for tourists and business travelers. Number 4. The lights. At night, the tower is lit up in a variety of colors. The Burj Khalifa is an awe-inspiring sight during the day, but it's equally amazing at night when the lights are on. At night, the tower is lit up in a variety of colors, depending on the occasion. Sometimes the tower is lit up all one color, while other times it has different colors flashing all around it. The lights are beautiful and mesmerizing to watch. Number 5. It took an army. Inspired by the spider lily flower, the elaborately designed tower was always going to be a huge undertaking. Even for a city that features the Dubai Fountain and a slew of other skyscrapers, this was the city's biggest and tallest project. The building of the Burj Khalifa required a workforce that was larger than any the city had ever needed before. By the peak of construction, 12,000 workers were needed on site every day. That's a lot of hard hats. Number 6. Heavy metals. When it comes to putting together one of the world's tallest yet safest buildings, premium quality materials are more than a must. As a first precaution, the tower was built in a Y shape to make it more stable. But how do you make sure the 830-meter Burj Khalifa stays where you want it? Tons and tons of concrete, literally. How many tons exactly? To give you an idea, about 100,000 elephants worth. Talk about heavy metal. Number 7. Lofty goals. Breaking the world record for the tallest building wasn't enough for the Burj Khalifa. The enormous tower also cemented its place in the Guinness World Records for a couple of other reasons. As the record holder for the world's highest inhabitable floor, the Burj Khalifa has the sky highest views from any home. There's good news for lucky residents looking to reach their oh-so-lofty estates. No need to lug groceries up countless stairs when there's what else but the second record breaker, the world's tallest elevator. Number 8. Going the distance. It might be debatable whether you can see the Great Wall from space. But there's no doubt that from land, the Burj Khalifa can be seen from up to 95 kilometers, 60 miles, away. Whether exploring the desert dunes on safari or drifting along the cool waters of the nearby bay, the skyscraper seems to follow. Dubai will be ready and waiting for you. Number 9. A little spring cleaning. With over 26,000 glass panels covering the exterior of the tower, it's no surprise that cleaning can be a bit high maintenance. Did you know? It can take a team of cleaners up to 3 months to clean every single window. The best part? Once they're done, they have to start all over again. This might not be the job for someone afraid of heights, but you can, securely, enjoy the sights from the observation deck with 360-degree views. Number 10. World highest restaurant. What about meals with a view? Burj Khalifa also houses the world's highest restaurant, where you can dine looking at the city skyline from a height of 441 meters. Naturally, the menu is full of luxury items like Wagyu beef, oysters, and caviar. Number 11. Highest base jump from a building. What about the highest base jump from a building? It could only take place on the tallest building in the world. It was performed on April 21, 2014, by French jumpers Fred Fugan and Vince Refit. They jumped from the summit of the pinnacle at 828 meters, the very top of Burj Khalifa. Number 13. The Burj Khalifa is twice as tall as the Empire State Building. When it was completed in 2010, the Burj Khalifa became the tallest building in the world, standing at a whopping 828 meters, 2,717 feet. This impressive feat easily beats out the second placeholder, the Shanghai Tower, which measures in at only 632 meters, 2,073 feet. In fact, the Burj Khalifa is so tall that it's twice as high as the Empire State Building. But what makes this skyscraper even more extraordinary is its design. The Burj Khalifa was built with a triangular footprint, which helps to maximize wind resistance and stability. Additionally, its spiraling form allows for more interior space and natural light than a traditional rectangular tower. All of these features come together to make the Burj Khalifa one of the most iconic and awe-inspiring structures in the world. Number 14. The Burj Khalifa houses a massive art collection. Any building as large as the Burj Khalifa is bound to have a lot of wall space to fill. Altogether, the building's art collection is enormous. There are more than 1,000 pieces from some of the world's best-known artists, with a focus on Middle Eastern artists, hanging within the property, many of them specifically commissioned for the building. Number 15. The spire is a controversial element of the Burj Khalifa. Though the Burj Khalifa's spire is one of its most defining features, and has a practical use, housing the building's communications equipment in architectural circles. It's somewhat controversial, as are spires in general. In 2013, the Chicago-based Council on Tall Buildings and Urban Habitat issued a report on what they deemed vanity spires, claiming that these uninhabited spaces are simply used to make a building stand that much taller. According to the report, 60% of the world's tallest buildings wouldn't be so tall at all without their spires. The Burj Khalifa in particular would lose 700 feet of its height. In the end, I would say that the Burj Khalifa may not be the world's tallest building for much longer. While the Burj Khalifa has enjoyed a nearly 10-year run as the world's tallest building, it's about to get some competition from yet another Dubai construction project. In 2013, construction began on the Jeddah Tower, which will tower over the Burj Khalifa by an estimated 236 feet, if it ever opens. Originally, the project was set to be completed by 2020 but has been plagued by a series of construction setbacks and other issues that have slowed development. At the moment, it's expected to be completed in 2023, giving the Burj Khalifa a few more years to wear the world's tallest crown.